Ever feel like dating is rigged against you? Men say it's impossible to get matches, while women say they can't find a decent guy. But what does the data actually say? Today, we're diving into whether dating is harder for men or women, using real numbers and research, so you can finally understand what's happening in modern dating. Modern dating often feels like a mess, but it's not as simple as saying men have it worse or women have it worse. We'll look at real dating app statistics, peer-reviewed studies, and the daily challenges that both men and women face. We'll also break down what these numbers actually mean and what they don't, so you get a real, balanced view of dating today. Stay with me, because I promise this video will look at both sides honestly, and you might be surprised by what you learn. Let's start with dating apps, where many people now meet. According to a 2020 study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, men swipe right about 61% of the time on Tinder, while women swipe right only about 4.5% of the time. This creates an environment where most men are competing for a very small percentage of women's attention. Additionally, OkCupid data reported in 2014 shows that women rate 80% of men as below average in attractiveness. This may sound harsh, but it demonstrates how dating apps amplify hypergamy, where women become more selective due to having higher perceived mate value in online markets. But it's important to note that this data comes from Western platforms and typically involves younger users. So these numbers may not apply to everyone globally or in offline environments. Now, before you think this means women have it easy, the numbers tell another side. Pew Research Center in 2020 reported that 57% of women on dating apps have received unwanted explicit messages, and about 48% of women report feeling overwhelmed by the volume of messages they receive. So while women do get more matches and attention, the quality of these messages is often low, with many women describing them as disrespectful or purely sexual. In other words, while men struggle with getting matches and attention, women often struggle with receiving low-quality and sometimes threatening attention that leads to burnout and distrust in dating apps. You might be wondering if this is just an online problem, so let's look at offline dating. A study published in Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin in 2015 found that about 85% of first moves in heterosexual dating situations are made by men. This expectation for men to approach leads to higher rejection rates for men, with estimates suggesting men face rejection about 80 to 90% of the time when initiating cold approaches in social settings. While rejection is often polite and not personal, repeated rejection can impact men's self-esteem and confidence over time, making it more challenging for them to continue approaching. Women, on the other hand, face significant safety concerns when dating offline. A 2017 study in the Journal of Interpersonal Violence found that 56% of women reported fearing physical harm during dates, while only about 18% of men reported similar fears. This fear often leads women to screen potential partners more strictly and to limit in-person meetings until trust is built. Women also face social stigma for initiating dating or appearing too forward, which can prevent them from making the first move even if they're interested, leaving them in a passive position that can be frustrating. You might be tempted to think that men simply have it harder, or women simply have it harder. But let's look at what happens within relationships to get a clearer picture. According to the Journal of Marriage and Family, about 69% of divorces in the United States are initiated by women. While some interpret this to mean women are less committed, the study suggests that women often leave relationships where they feel emotional needs are unmet or where they are carrying an unequal emotional labor burden. On the other side, post-breakup data shows that men often experience higher levels of loneliness and depression following a breakup compared to women. Research from the American Journal of Men's Health in 2018 found that single men report lower life satisfaction and higher rates of loneliness than single women, with many men struggling to maintain social support systems outside of romantic relationships. Meanwhile, women, even if they are single, often report having better social networks and support systems to navigate the challenges of single life. But they also express higher dissatisfaction with the dating pool. A 2021 Pew Research Center study found that 63% of single women felt it was hard to find people who met their expectations, with emotional maturity being one of the biggest concerns they reported. So what do these numbers tell us? Dating is challenging for everyone, but in different ways. For men, the challenges are often about high competition, low response rates, and expectations to initiate while facing frequent rejection. For women, the challenges often involve safety concerns, social pressures, and sifting through high volumes of low-quality attention while searching for emotionally mature partners. If you're a man watching this, the data suggests it can help to focus on improving your social skills, building your appearance and confidence, and expanding your social circles outside of dating apps to increase your chances of meeting someone organically. Understanding that rejection is a normal part of the process can also help you keep your confidence up. If you're a woman, the data suggests that prioritizing safety and setting clear boundaries is key, but also being open to initiating conversations can give you more control in the dating process. Having clear standards while staying patient and consistent is a healthier way to navigate the dating landscape. Dating isn't rigged against one side. It's a system with challenges for everyone, and understanding these challenges with real data can help you navigate it with more confidence, clarity, and compassion for yourself and others. What do you think? Is dating harder for men or for women today? Share your experience in the comments below, and let's learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more evidence-based dating insights every week, and I'll see you in the next one.